Hey guys, I wanted to check in real quick because yesterday was an incredibly exciting day for all of us. I'm sure by now many of you guys have seen the trailer for the film Dream Big, the Olympia movie, which chronicles the path towards the 60th Olympia. The film takes you behind the scenes as to what goes on during the production of that scale. But even more importantly than that, it shines a spotlight on the impact the bodybuilding movement is having around the world, the fitness lifestyle, the Olympia, and the way it has infiltrated so many cultures. When we wrapped up production of the film, we presented it to major film distributors around the world to see who was going to help us bring this story to the largest possible audience. And I'm here today to extend a word of gratitude to everyone over at Amazon Prime Video, for agreeing to enthusiastically welcome us to their platform. And beginning December 9th, Dream Big will begin streaming on Amazon's Prime Video service. And we're so grateful to them for helping us make sure that the largest possible audience can experience what we all love, the sport of bodybuilding and fitness. Dream Big on Amazon Prime Video, December 9th.
The British cave lion is getting bigger. It's getting back to Samson of last year. And the trajectory in which this man puts eyes on, we all know that is pretty fast. And his body, his frame, can handle whatever size he decides to put on. I think he didn't have the freak factor in 2025. That's the reason why he lost his title. And for me, he bounced back. I think he was supposed to win Prague, if you ask me. But if this man shows up in Arnold Classic, I don't care who is showing up. If this man bring his best, and with his fullness, I don't think Andrew will beat him. I don't think Hattie will beat him. I don't think Derek will beat him if they all decide to do Arnold Classic. But for a fact, now I think this man is going to do Arnold Classic, and it's already confirmed that Andrew is going to do it. I can't wait to watch this year Arnold Classic. I know it's going to be crazy. I think Hattie might do it because, he didn't win this year Olympia. He might want to, go grab that $700,000, which makes perfect sense. I always say it's like bodybuilders competing is prize money is where you make your money from. That's either, feeding family aside, sponsorship and all of that, right? So it's like you go into job every day. Imagine you stay on prep 16 ways to win $700,000. That's a lot of money, right? So if we see this man 300 pounds, 1% better than last year, it's going to blow everybody away and it's going to win the title. Don't forget that this man is aesthetic, right? So I think the only person that would give him a headache would be Andrew. For me, I think Andrew beat Samson in this year Olympia. I think Andrew beat Derek and Hattie. For me, I think it was between Andrew and Hattie. That is just the truth. That is my opinion. And if you don't like what I say, it's okay. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. If this man does this year Arnold Classic, do you guys think he can win? Do you guys think he'll be able to beat all the guys? Because now we know that Andrew is going to do it, right? So Crisicito, the technician, is telling this match to show up. I think Fabio said in this podcast that if he's in his best, he will be able to beat all these guys. I don't think he will be able to beat Andrew because Andrew has improved a lot. And in terms of condition and fullness, which he brought in this year Olympia, and we saw the same thing in the show he just did, right? So that would be crazy because this man, they finally got the formula, right? Now he trained with what's this man's name again? Kamal, right? This man right here with this fullness, and the, oh my God, and the condition is going to be hard to beat. Everybody keeps saying it. And he find the formula. For me, I feel like the formula has always been there. I think the problem was he was competing close to Olympia, right? So it's more like he put everything, fired all cylinders to qualify because, he always go to Texas to qualify for Olympia, right? So this year he already qualified because he was top 3, he already qualified, right? So now he's gonna, if he does Arnold, so after Arnold is March, so he's still gonna have a long time to take up. And if he choose not to do Arnold Classic and just sit out the remaining year to Olympia, that will give him time to grow. That's the formula last year was he immediately Olympia. He got a qualification in FIBO in Germany, right? So he had a long time to prep, which was really, really a smart move for him to make that progress he needed to push for Olympia, in which he finished top 3. So now, when you finish top 3, top 5, you're a contender. One of these guys can win it, and knowing that Olympia is changing hands, there's no dynasty now, like one person winning 4, 5, 6 times on a roll. Now, Olympia is changing hands every year, right? So guys, let me know what you guys think. Like, if Andrew go to Olympia next year, do you guys think Andrew can win? Do you guys think if Andrew if Andrew compete in Arnold Classic next year, do you guys think Andrew can beat everybody? If Hadi, Derek, and Samson show up? I think the only 2 people he hasn't beaten is Hadi and Derek. He already beaten Samson. But Samson's a dangerous dude. So for me, everybody's clowning him. Oh, his wife is just like, man, your guy needs to shut up, bro. Bodybuilding is not what you think. Sometimes you miss, sometimes you win. It's win or lose game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a win and lose game. Sometimes it happens. You take your losses just the way you take your winnings. So let's see what happened moving forward. But I don't think Nick will be able to beat Andrew. Because I really like Nick, but Nick do not have the structure. Nick does not have the physique to beat Andrew at his best. He can do it. He might have the mentality, but the body is the thing. Bodybuilding is 50% genetics. When you have the proper structure for bodybuilding, once you feed our frame out, is a problem for everybody. Your work ethic can be there. You can be the most hardest working person, but if you do not have the structure for it, if you don't have the physique for it, trust me, there's so much your body, there's so much you can push your body, there's so much your body can, allow you to push it. So for me, if you ask me, this man is dangerous right now. He can beat anybody, everybody. If this man improve 1% and with the fullness that he had this year, a Romanian, and bring that package to 2026 Mr. Olympia, everybody is in trouble. Everybody. We all know what happened to Olympia. If you ask me, I love Derek, but that wasn't Derek's show. If you ask me again, in Pittsburgh, he lost to Nicke. The show that he win convincingly, that I was like, yes, this is my show to win, was Arnold Classic when he beat Samson. When he came on for pre-judging, I'm like, oh shit, game is over. After that, his body never responded. But we know bodybuilding have its own up and downs, and it's a subjective sport. I think, if you ask me, I think some reform has to be done in the sport of bodybuilding, especially the judging side of it. I think it's very, very essential for the sport to grow and for the sport to retain the fans and be able to generate more revenue and bring more eyes into the sport. By, I think, a little bit transparency will really help the sports. You don't want to be losing the fans that you already gained because of lack of transparency. A lot of things that I feel like, they just need to do a little reforming into the judging side of it, which really help the sport. Because the beginning of this video, you're talking about, Olympia documentary and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. Yes, we need all of that. But at the same time, let's keep it as transparent as much as we can. So, ordinary person that is watching it can, oh shit, yeah, it's easy for them to comprehend and understand that we generate more fans and more revenue, right? Not somebody that's never trained before, has never died before, can just look like, no, this guy's supposed to win. It's so glary. That is crystal clear. This is a sport that we all love. I love the sport of bodybuilding. But I think that bodybuilding can do way better. So this brings me to Nick. I don't know where Nick go from here. Where does Nick go from here? Do you guys think that Nick bounce back? Do you guys think that Nick can bounce back in next year Mr. Olympia? Or do you guys think like Nick is more like he's in the blacklist? For me, I don't really think so. I think, when everything is transparent, everything is open, anybody can win the show. As long as you're in that top contender line, like that top 5, I think anybody from top 5 in any show can win. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys think that Nick can beat Andrew if he does compete next year in Arnold Classic or next year in Mr. Olympia. Because he has to qualify, right? He hasn't qualified because he's out of top 5, right? He has to qualify to make it to next year Olympia because it's, they changed the rule, I think 2 years ago, like used to be top 5 automatically qualify. So they reduced it from top 5 to top 3, right? So now anybody that is out of that top 5 has to go requalify. Hadi is Mr. Olympia. He's lifetime qualified. Samson, Mr. Olympia, lifetime qualified. The winner, which is Derek, is, it's lifetime qualified. So with that being said, folks, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment. That's the only way the algorithm can help me, push this content. That's the only thing you guys can do for me. I really appreciate you guys, those of you that have been rocking with me. But YouTube has been letting me know that most of you watch my channel, but I don't know if you really subscribe. And those of you that have subscribed, please turn on your notification button so whenever I post, you guys will say, I'm out. See you guys in the next one. Peace.